of Lake Washington, it's Husky Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Washington Huskies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Washington head coach before the game. He told me that his quarterback deserves all of the Heisman attention that he is receiving. We have seen what he's been able to do through the air. He is top 5 right now in the country in passing touchdowns, and he continues to improve in his ball security. I believe he belongs in that conversation for Heisman Trophy, but we'll keep you posted. This could change the course of the season, but right now, he is on track to hear his name called in New York. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Huskies offense will have the opening possession of the game. Here's their big tight end, Decker to grab. 2 of his 4 catches in their last win went for touchdowns.
You know what's interesting is you look at the win streak this team is on. You took a look at the offense, especially on film. The tight end is the guy that really stands out. He's such a unique tool. He's so versatile, and he's got tremendous athletic ability. And the quarterback is throwing it to him more and more, and that's going to continue. He told us coming into this game, I'm looking one place early in each progression. It's to find my big fella, because he's the one right now paying it off for our offense.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, in the conference play, obviously you want to...
Makes the grab in their space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And the one thing the D coordinator really harped on this week was tackling the catch. They knew this guy was going to get his touches, but they had to get him down and limit the yards after catch. They're not getting it done there. They've got to do a better job in the back end of getting tackles.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Out of bounds at the 13, and that's just what the doctor ordered for this offense. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Williams fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Got room to... Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
So now it's second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throwing, Williams, bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Williams looking for a man. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Huskies have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on third and short from the 29. Play fake, Williams. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Eagles offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
and just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Wilson to pass. He'll throw it. Complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he's going to be maybe taking an ice bath after two.
Could be an alley. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Back to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route. By the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Going to try to get it himself. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
That's a really great play by the defender, and we obviously know the defense gave up a ton of points there last time. Now, coaching staff told us, David, they wanted to be more aggressive this game, and here you go. The opening drive of the game, great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, swatting it away, and trying to send a message to the offense.
Well, and sometimes the defenders, they're trying to make plays. They're trying to catch it, and a lot of times because of that, they misjudge the football. I like knocking it down, making sure the receiver doesn't catch it. They were challenged all week about a negative performance a week ago. Good to see them come out early with some energy and making some plays.
Now facing a third and long. Wilson will throw. Plucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Might be changing the route. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Play action with Williams. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Got him downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Williams makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Williams on the play fake. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Running inside, it's Dickens. Breaks the tackle. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. It has been a less than stellar start in ACC play, and now the mission is to try to keep this season from going down the drain.
Yeah, and you got to find new ways to motivate. You came to the season, you're probably like, hey, listen, we want to be ACC champs, and that dream is probably gone, but let's refocus, right, Jesse? It's really fun to be that team at the middle towards the end of the year, too, where you can play sport. Yeah.
Building too, just one game at a time, and it just takes one win to get the season completely turned around. This team has not yet quit on the year. They're still out playing hard with great effort. They just got to put a full game together.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Boston College will send out the punt team. Nestles it in at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Here's Williams to throw. Gonna take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Dickens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And because of this guy's athleticism, you've got to find so many creative ways to let him carry the football. You'll see it on zone reads. You'll see it on draws, designed runs. How about the old-fashioned bootleg? Let him use his speed out on the perimeter to the right, and he sets off a huge game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now in motion. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it.
Caught, and he's got room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Leaves it with the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. BC uses a timeout here. It's 2nd of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina taking on the Liberty Flames.
Washington ready to kick off to start this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Pressure coming. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's McKenzie. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Trying to beat him to the left. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Fires to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that 1st down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this 1st down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
The run inside. It's Dickens. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To throw, it's McKenzie. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's third and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on fourth. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's first and goal.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
They go right back to their man on second and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down.
And so how physical are you willing to be offensively at this point on third down coming up? You want to keep trying to run the football? I mean, you're right there at the goal line. How do you want to do it, though? You want to spread him out, maybe go zone read in the middle, give your quarterback the option to keep it? Or do you want to bring the big fellas in, go
and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Big decision now for you. Offense, you just gave up a negative play, right? You killed some momentum down here close to the goal line, but do you believe your guys can go out and execute the game plan in red zone offense early and really try to suck the energy out of the stadium?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Fires to the big fella. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Productive pass offense for the Huskies, and they've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good, but guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decision.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy that, remember, he had the defensive touchdown already, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Williams will pass. A little release to the back. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, down on the Boston College sidelines, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this.
There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like,
they've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's McKenzie. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing, Williams. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride of the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
and the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll pull it down. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little... room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get some... Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Williams, under fire, got away from trouble and got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play, incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Neutral zone action. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Here's Williams to throw. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. He got it back corner of the end zone. They build. fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to pass, it's McKenzie. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Got his man on the right. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw again. This time on target. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tight end finds a soft spot. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Here's the heat. Pulls it in with one hand. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds his big tight end. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Boston College wants to play fast. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. To the air on second down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's going to look for a man on third and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no